Clay, this is your May 8th, 2024 lesson. The one on the left is what we started with, and I know you love this part of the videos, but we're going to have to look at it. Sorry. Okay, so here's what we started with. Yeah. Okay, so we don't need to identify things we'd rather refine. We talked about it. Did some drills and hit a bunch of balls, did some more drills, and we ended up with this swing. Now, it doesn't have a ball, but let's just play it through. Yeah. How good is that? Okay, so you got the mechanics. You understand them, and in this case, you're able to execute them. Okay, so all that is really good, and that's essentially the new model. Okay, again, it's after several drills. Now, the one drill we looked at is the drill I think is the best. It's the best for me, and it looks like it's the best for you also. So you can't see it, but you take it to the top and hold it. Then you drop the hands. See how the hands drop straight down? Then right from there, you go to the top again and got the same feel. Look at the hands, shallow thing out. Hands are turning clockwise from your perspective. Ends up, on your forearm, long shaft, so you don't have a cast in there. This is really good swing, okay. And then you come through and kind of let it happen. There's no head dive. So what we did do was we put the butt against the backboard. Okay, and yeah, you're a little closer to the ball than originally. But look, there's no head fall over. That's what I like. The previous one, we can backtrack if you can stomach it, but the head just kind of dives in, whereas this, you end up with a good shoulder angle and things like that, shoulder tilt, but against the back wall, and then eventually you come up on your toe, and you can balance there all day long. So, really good swing. But it was driven with the drill. So I say that's your drill to go to. And, I'd even do this. I'd do it like over the ball before I hit, just kind of a pre-swing. So that was one drill that worked well. And then prior to that, we did this one drill where we, drill, we previewed the impact position and see how we've exaggerated, but that's what it takes. That's how it works. See how the left cheek is way back, hips are open, like the belt buckle is pointed, maybe 45 degrees from the target. Maybe it's even closer to the target line than that. So really good. And see how your shoulders aren't wide open. So that means you got the X factor. So you preview it, then you just kind of go to the top and swing. So in this case, we didn't care about whether we were on plane or not. We cared about that left hip pushing that thing back. Look, you've never been there. See that thing push back? Okay. So you know, you can only work on one thing at a time. In this case, we're working on clearing that left hip. You came very close to repeating that preview of the left hip at impact. Nice and detail the good swing towards the end of the session without a ball. You know. So that's assuming we can get to these positions on a regular basis. Then we can start refining the positions a bit. So we take it back. So the butt of the club started roughly at that crossing. So this is better than it's ever been, you know. So it looks like the butt of the club is only a couple inches outside of where it started. You used to, in your regular swing, it's like 4 or 5 inches. Huge difference. See how that left bicep is pinned against the left pec? So you're connected. The thing I don't like is the head is kind of jerked back, maybe because you're trying to get it too flat. I don't know. So the head, you know, this is a great spot here. See how that shaft's right on plane. The head is back like 4 inches. So we got to keep that head still. Okay, so once it's there, hands drop straight down. See, it drops straight down that gray line. It's really good. Now head's gradually working back, you know, and then, you know, this is actually good air. See how the shaft is slightly under the forearm? Forearm's right here, right? Okay, we can fix this in a heartbeat. So I'm not worried about that at all. And all we do is just clear out the left hip just a bit. So we end up getting to this spot. You can play with this swing. This is good. Okay. So the head's worked his way back to about where it started, but you have just quite a bit of head movement. Okay. And when you come in, this is way different too. See, the butt of the club is right at that red cross. That's where it started. So you're not gonna have a shank. You're not gonna have a toe shank. That's really good. See how the angle of the shaft is about where it started. It's a little more upright, just a bit, but that's caused by the momentum of the club, and that's totally livable. But and here's, watch that. See that chair go back, so that left cheek is turning. Boom, and then and this one you didn't quite get up in the toe, but you could play with this swing. We just have to repeat it with a ball on a regular basis.